Connecting ratios with rates is the objective of this video. I am Anil Kumar. Welcome to my YouTube channel. We have thousands of videos for you to explore and learn. Here, we are going to discuss what are ratios and how do we write them in the simplest form, which is express the ratio in the form 1 is to n. Now, this is a very important form since it gives you rate sometimes in word problems, right? So this is also like thinking about rate, right? So as we go through the examples, we'll kind of relate it to practical applications, which will give you more meaning than just writing the ratios in terms of 1 is to n. The whole idea is to have a great foundation for mathematics and then do amazingly well in coming times. So, six questions right there before you. We have given you six different ratios. Let us write each one of them in the form of 1 is to n. The very first one is 3 is to 12. So, we need to write 3 as 1. And if we do so, what will be 12? So, to get 1 from 3, what we did was we divided by 3, correct? Now, since these are ratios, we have to do the same operation. We are going to divide 12 by 3 and we get 4. So 1 is to 4. So that is what we get the ratio, correct? Now, let us say if you're buying some plants and then 3 plants are costing you $12, then what is the cost of one plant? See that. So one plant will cost you $4. So it gives you a rate of a plant in that particular case. So I hope it makes sense, right? Question number 2 is 15 to 45. Once again, we have to write 15 as 1, right? So then it is 1 is to what? That ratio we are looking forward to. We need to definitely divide 15 by 15 to get 1. And on the other side also we'll divide by 15. So 45 when divided by 15 is 3, and therefore this ratio is 1 is to 3. Now this kind of division you can also do on the side. So basically what I did here was that I divided 45 by 15, correct? So 15 times table may not be known to you, but you can divide them each by 5. If I do that, then 5 times 9 is 45 and 5 times 3 is 15. And then again, we can divide them by 3, writing this as 3 here. So that is how we could get the term 3 by step division or simplification of a fraction, right? So I've just shown you this sometimes may be required, especially when the numbers are high. For example, the last 45 to 360. You can try this out by following the method which I've just discussed with you. Let's move on to the next ratio where we want to write 6 is to 42 as 1 is to what? We know 6 times 7 is 42. So that makes sense, right? So basically each term is 7 times, right? So 6 times 7 is 42, 1 times 7 works for us. That is another way of looking into the same question, right? Makes sense, right? Perfect. 13 to 39, we want to write this as 1 is to what? And 13 times 3 is 39. So we have used the same concept of times, right? Multiplication and division are similar operations. So you could think in terms of either multiplication or division. 20 to 100. So we want to write here 1. That means I have to divide 100 by 20, right? So we have to divide by 20. Zeros cancel. 10 goes 5 times, so 1 is to 5 is the answer in the simplest form 1 to n, right? 45 to 360, in this case, we are dividing each term by 45, correct? So you get 1 for sure here. And how do you do 360 by 45? Now, once again, big numbers. Let's do it in steps. Dividing by 9, for example, 9 times 5 is 45, and 9 times 4 is 36, and then a 0. And now it's simple. We know 5 times 8 is 40, and so we get 1 is to 8 right there, you can see, correct? So we have done the division part, and we got 1 is to 8. So, with that, you have understood how do we write a given ratio as kind of a rate, right? Or 1 is to what? Very important thing. And we have also seen different ways of looking into it. One by a process of dividing both by the same number, the other by what times what can work for you. I hope it makes sense. Feel free to write your comment, share your views. If you like and subscribe to my videos, that'd be great. Thanks for your valuable time and all the best.